Yo friends, welcome back to the channel. NiceToReevU here, back at it again with another Marvel Legends action figure review. Today we're reviewing Storm. Let's do this. Alright you guys, taking a look at this packaging, what a beauty. It almost has that retro feel of the 90s, don't you think? We do have the X-Men, the uncanny X-Men in capital letters all on top there. We do have almost a 360 preview of the figure inside thanks to this very classic box window we're looking at. I'm really digging the artwork of Storm here, the portrait on the left side of the packaging with the lightning blast effects. I really do like this whole comic book effect going on right there. Very retro feel. We do have Storm's name right on the bottom left, sorry, and then the Hasbro logo right on the bottom right. And as you can see, this is for ages 4 and up, but come on, really, it's basically for ages 20 and over, let's face it. I'm really digging the Marvel 80 Years logo. I do have that t-shirt. Very good stuff. That's basically it in terms of the front of the packaging, but when we flip this bad boy over, it basically gives us a preview of all of the other figures in the wave. Here we do have Storm, which we're reviewing, Wolverine, Dazzler, Iceman, Silver Samurai, and of course Cyclops, which we've already reviewed earlier a couple weeks ago. We do have that read-up that I'm not going to get into, that sweet uncanny X-Men logo. Oh man, just this packaging, very retro feel. It almost hurts me to kind of tear it open, right? So yeah, I guess that's it in terms of packaging. Let's break this bad boy open and see what we're working with. Boom! Here she is out of the packaging, and I do have my gripes on this figure. It's not the perfect, but man oh man, the design of this thing is beautiful. Right out of the 90s cartoon. Wow, the nostalgia is crazy with this thing. So I kind of thought that these little, I guess her cape part here would be like a rubbery substance, I guess. And here it's like a nylon. It's pretty cool. I really do like the flexibility of this and just the way it moves. All in all, it's just cool. I really do love it. So I'm counting 20 points of articulation with this Storm. And yeah, I guess let's just get right into the articulation, and then we'll look at the, or wait, no, I'm gonna take that back. Let's do the paint apps first, and then we'll take a look at the articulation last. Alright, just taking a look at the paint apps on the upper torso here. As you can see, we do have a little bit of mispainting here and there, but everything turns out beautiful. And yeah, I can't really complain too much in terms of the paint, but there are things here to note, like the X emblems on the shoulder guards here. As you can see, there's a little bit of mispainting going on here. A little bit of the red plotching onto the black there, and as you can see, a little bit of the red is wearing out there. You can see a little bit of silver behind there, and it's noticeable up close, but far away you can't really notice it too much. And same thing with the shoulder guards there, a little bit of the yellow just kind of mixing into the white there. As you can see, a little bit of overpainting, and that's kind of to be expected when you buy these figures. There's a lot of mispaints. Nothing's perfect, nothing's ever really perfect, but you do have these mispaints here and there. Now taking a look at the arms here, everything looks perfect. You do have the marbling effect going all the way up the arm, and that's a little unfortunate. I really don't like the marbling effect that sometimes these figures give off, but you know, like I said, nothing's perfect. I like the fact that her cape hangs on a little piece of rope around her wrists. Really digging that there. And let's take a look at the hair for a second. Now when it comes to the hair, I really wish they didn't add so much gray. I think they've added a little too much gray. There's just too much gray there. If they only added it maybe under her hair, behind her neck, and I guess just everywhere it's supposed to be shadowed, it looked better. But you know, they overdid it with the gray and the bluish there. So taking a look at the butt there, looking pretty good. We do have the marbling effect in the thigh area, which is a little unfortunate. I'm not digging those marbling effects at all. And as you can see, it's just basically one paint going throughout the figure. So we got those peg holes at the bottom of the feet, really good. I'm loving this Storm 100%, you guys. Well, not 100%, but I'm digging it. Okay, you guys, in terms of articulation, everything looks pretty good, spot on. Unfortunately, we only have those single jointed elbows this time around. I really wish they would give her double jointed elbows because, come on, it's Storm, right? She's an essential X-Men. So when her head, in terms of looking up, that's as far as you're gonna go because it's hindered quite a bit by her hairdo. She can look down about that much and her head kind of just, You got a lot of that going on with this Aurora Monroe. That's pretty cool though, I really do love this. As you can see, these move around quite a bit. They're hanging on this, I'm guessing these X symbols are the pegs in which these things are held on by. If you kind of just look here, they're not held on at the back at all, and the cape is held on by a little plastic ribbon right under the shoulder guard there, as you can see. She can do her typical T-pose, as I already had her pose before. That's an essential pose for Storm. But if you noticed, if you crunch her back too much, you do expose her innards there, which is a little, well, not her innards, but you do see the inside of her hollow body. And that's a little unfortunate. That's one of the gripes I do have with this figure, because Storm kind of flies up like that, right? And it just looks quite bothersome if you move it back too much. And once it starts getting loose there, because of how heavy the hair is on the head, it's gonna kind of slide back. So I have a problem with that there. She can do the splits about that much, which is a little unfortunate. I wish they kind of did the splits all the way. She does have that slit in the thigh area. We do have the double jointed knees on both sides of the legs. We do have that hinge going in the ankle area, and they do kind of swivel side to side, which that's pretty good. That's kind of essential with your Marvel Legends figures. So yeah, it's, you know, that's basic when it comes to your articulation. Now these hands, these sculpts, it's kind of Hasbro's go-to sculpts with female hands. When they have sidekick abilities or like flying abilities, this is the go-to hand I kind of always see Hasbro use for their female Marvel Legends. But yeah, I'd give this figure a basic 8 out of 10 for its articulation and the paint apps alone. It is great stuff. Alright, so when it comes to Storm's accessories, all she gets are these bland little plastic electric-like effects, thunder effects. And we've seen this before actually a couple times with the Magneto that came out not too long ago. I can't remember which. I think it was the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave, as well as the Miles Morales 2-pack. The Into the Spider-Verse 2-pack, we've seen these in different colors, in blue and purple, and now I'm seeing them in yellow. I have actually quite a few of these. I plan on making look really cool with my store. Alright you guys, that's about all the time I have for this review. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment if you will. You guys know the drill. I am out of here. Peace out.